everyone. I hope you all are having a fantastic week. I am so excited to share our object lesson and our Bible story with you guys today. So, our Bible point this morning is that God loves a giving heart. So now we're going to talk about our object lesson. I have 2 Tupperwares here. See, we can't see inside of them, and they're closed, so they look the same. I'm going to shake them, and you're going to have to tell me which has the most amount of money in it. So here's number 1, and here's number 2. Now, unfortunately, we're not in person, so you guys can't shout out your answers to me. But if you're watching with your siblings or you're watching with your parents, you guys can tell each other your guesses. Now, I'm going to open up number 1. You can see we've got a lot of coins in there, right? Because we made a lot of noise. Now, I'm going to open up number 2. And probably like a lot of you guys guessed, I can actually fit these all in my hand. I've got 4 quarters. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys have learned in school about our money system and how much each coin is worth. So this one sounded like it had the most money in it, right? But it was actually made up of pennies, which are worth 1 cent, and nickels, which are worth 5 cents. So I actually counted these out before I put them in the jar, and I believe it was about 41 cents in here. Now, in my quarters, I only have 4 of them, but I'm sure a lot of you guys know that each is worth 25 cents, which means 4 quarters equals $1, which is the same as 100 cents. So although this one sounded like there was more money in it, this one is actually more because we have 100 cents in here and 41 cents in here. How cool! So what does that have to do with our Bible story? Well, our Bible point is God loves a giving heart. When we give, He doesn't want us to announce it to everyone and be like, look at me, I'm making all of this noise. He wants us to be really quiet because that's between you and God. And if we announce it to all our friends and our family and the people we go to church with, that can cause us to become prideful. All right, so now we are going to get into our Bible story. Today in our Bible story, we're learning that God loves a giving heart. This idea comes from the Sermon on the Mount, which I believe in our last lessons we have been focusing on different concepts on that sermon as well. But Jesus talks about how we should give in secret. Kind of like giving with all the money closed in the Tupperware. No one would know. So to make that, to give in secret or bless people in secret, what we would have done if we were together in church is we would have done a super cool activity. So since we're on the computer, we can't do it, but I can tell you guys about it and how it relates to our lesson. What we all would have done is we would have had these sticky notes. And I would have passed them around the room, and we would have written down some encouraging things, but we wouldn't put our name on it so no one knows who it is. Then we would walk around, and we would place them on different places throughout church so that when other people visited the building, they would see those encouraging notes from you guys, and that would make their day, but they wouldn't know it's from you. When I was reading this lesson, I thought that was so cool, and how sad I was we weren't going to be able to do that. Because, you know, we don't meet at a normal building. We meet in a school. So if we were meeting at church, that means school would have been going on too. And around this week would have been when a lot of the high schoolers that go there every day would have been doing their finals. They would have had a lot of stressful tests. And they probably would have thought those encouraging notes that you stuck on their locker or something, they probably would have thought that was really awesome. So I thought that was a super cool activity, and I'm so sad we didn't get to do it. But something that you guys can try at home is you can try writing out little sticky notes of encouragement, placing them around your house. You could put them on the fridge, so when your mom goes to make dinner, she sees that. You could put it in your brother or sister's room. You could send one to your grandma. You could do all sorts of things. Or you could even go put some notes at your neighbor's house or send them to your friends, letting them know that you love them and you want to encourage them. So remember that God loves a giving heart. I'm so glad I got to share this lesson with you guys today. I miss you all, and I cannot wait till I get to see you all again. I hope you all have a great week. Bye!